Hi everyone, welcome to the latest Ragnal and Kitzer watch video. At first, we were not sure what we should watch next, but we just came to a decision. And Kitzer didn't have to shoot me this time. Today, we are going to be watching the cast of Castle doing interviews. We could have just watched episodes of Castle, but that would have been too obvious. Let's get started, shall we?
Hi everybody, I'm Molly Quinn.
And I'm Nathan Fillion.
Is there any chance I can get you to speak Italian or French to me?
Why would you like me?
You can insult me or do anything you want, I don't care.
Non posso parlare italiano con te.
In all your research in all the police departments you've seen, is everybody good looking? Because everybody on this show, male and female, is pretty hot.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I've seen some really fabulous looking.
Hey, it's Chuck the movie guy. Are we watching him interviewing the cast?
I think that's kind of
We have multiple sources for the interviews. Chuck the movie guy is cool, but we don't want to be confined to just his material.
I am just, wow. Alexis is kind of the brain sometimes. She is actually responsible for solving some of the mysteries. Am I correct?
Well, actually, I think Alexis is responsible for solving all the mysteries.
I don't know what else. There's a big episode coming up for his character as well.
Yeah. No, I mean, any secrets about what's going to happen?
Oh, I can't tell you. I'll get fired. You want me to have my job, don't you?
I think that humanity would bloom and possibly, that humanity will get you to bed quicker than anything else.
I
The
love it.
lion can't beat that humanity.
How's it different?
It's different because I'm the oldest one on the show. It's a huge difference. I mean, I'm older than the writers, the producers, any of the crew. So that changes everything. Suddenly I'm the
I like these actors.
of the city.
Yeah, Castle is a really good show. The cast has some great chemistry and interactions, much better than The Mentalist. I thought you liked The Mentalist. I do like The Mentalist, but a lot of the character interaction and drama on that show feels like the writers are forcing it. I think the show writers for Castle are much better at playing to the strengths of their cast and the storylines instead of forcing character drama on them.
Like a Comic-Con, I'm like, okay, he's bought a house, you have room for this, He's great. He's a wonderful friend of mine, and I think on the show, Alexis just kind of lets him do his own thing, but she really just tells him how she feels. If she's not comfortable with something, he does listen. So I think it's a really honest relationship.
And this is your first visit to Comic-Con?
This is my first visit.
How did you feel about the reaction you got?
It was a little scary at first, but as I got more into it, realized how nice these people are, and this is their reality. To realize, they aren't dressed up in costume. This is who they really are, and I think it's so wonderful to have a place, even just for 3 days, to be who you see yourself as. Like, I'm Lahura. Like, I totally, I feel, I just think it's great to be around people that are so creative.
Have you been on the floor in costume yet?
No, I don't know if I'm going to attempt that. Maybe, I'll think about it.
Originally.
I was born in Canada.
Canada, you're Canadian.
Yeah.
Yes. What part of Canada?
Wait, Stana Katic is Canadian? I thought she was like French or Russian or something. Why would you think that? But didn't she have like an accent in a movie or something?
I understand. I don't know if this
It's called acting, Ragnal. She does it professionally. But her name is like foreign sounding.
your hobby, which is falconry.
You're an idiot.
And you're wearing what appears to be a Labrador vest. You do falconry?
I just started falconry, yeah.
Show, a great success. Tell me about the show. Talk a little bit about what it's like to be on that. So we're solving mysteries once a week. It makes you feel A, pretty smart. B, it takes up most of your time. C, I've never had a third season of anything, so this is actually quite nice to wake up as an actor, to wake up and have a place to go at 6 o'clock in the morning. Congratulations, that's like really
Nathan Fillion is a cool guy.
What do you see yourself
Yes.
down the line? Like, what
Yes,
would
he
you like
is.
to do?
You know what? I prefer flawed characters.
Well, what's interesting is a lot of these up-and-comers and like my friends that I met when I first came out here, we're all just kind of on this path to, I have no idea.
Hey, this is the third interview we've watched with this girl. And this one isn't even about Castle. That's Molly Quinn. She plays Richard Castle's daughter Alexis on the show. But yeah, you're right. It is kind of weird that we have so much footage of her. I wonder how that happened. Who put all this together anyway? I never really thought about where we get the material for these videos.
Fanning by the time I kind of turned 10, and then after that I really really started looking up to Meryl Streep. The Coen brothers, I think they're wonderful directors. I'd love to work with them.
Is that a gnome? Yeah. Can I punch it? I think that gnome might be the one who puts together the footage for our videos. Right you are, my good fellow. To answer your earlier question, it is all part of our marketing strategy. Since when do we have a marketing strategy? Are you just making that up? Any further questions should be directed to the legal department. Wait, we have a legal department? Yes, you do. Now, let me consult my law books. Hold on. Our legal department is run by a werewolf? This marketing strategy is totally unacceptable. You must completely do away with it, unless you want to end up in court. What the hell is he talking about? You know, I think this might be a good time to address some of the issues that video makers like us face. The internet is full of fan-made music videos and character tributes and reviews and original content, but it's also full of stuff that blurs these already ill-defined lines. A lot of what we do exists in a weird legal gray area. We do not own a lot of the material we use, but we are fans of it, and use it in the spirit of celebrating the original source. But we are also trying to produce our own original storytelling content, and get it out there to as many people as possible. But when it comes down to it, how do you really regulate anything when it comes to cyberspace? Different websites have different standards. How do you enforce copyright law? How do you define original content? How do you define what is and is not a tool when you are dealing with digitally produced art and entertainment? How do you answer any of these questions? It's a lot to think about. Hey, gnome! Are you a mage? Indeed I am, my good fellow. So our video footage comes from a magical gnome. Good luck explaining that to a judge. Hey, wolf guy, are you a real lawyer? Not exactly. Then why should we listen to anything you say? Because that orc is not the only one with a gun.
Alright, just